Safe, a live television event. CBS, Sunday, April 9th.
It's freezing inside.
Well, spring comes a little late in this part of the world.
Used to it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you're not kidding. Here, let me see if I can warm you up a little bit.
That is so much more better. Better.
Good.
Hey, thank you. Really, for last night, it meant a lot to me. It meant the world to me.
It was just dinner.
No, it wasn't just dinner. It was at the country club with your children, and on top of which, you let them know that I'm important to you.
You are important to me.
Just, I know it was difficult to do that like that, and I'm grateful, and that's all I'm going to say about it.
See, as far as I'm concerned, it was way overdue. Because you have helped me through a lot of ups and downs, and I appreciate that more than you could possibly know.
Oh, boy. Mama better get home soon.
Selena!
Oh,
Hi!
hey!
Did you miss me?
No, not at all.
What do you mean, no? I hope that's not the reaction I get from everyone.
I'm kidding, silly. Wow, you look great.
Yo,
I'm gonna go visit your dad. How did it go with him, actually?
Well, actually, it went really well. I mean, it couldn't have gone any better. In fact, he's so good that he doesn't need me to take care of him anymore, and he basically kicked me out, which I think is a good thing for both of us.
Well, that's great. And how are the kids and Josh?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen him yet.
Really? Oh, you came to see me first? Wow, I'm flattered.
Yeah, well, don't be flattered. It's actually a lack of courage. I need a shot of it before I see Josh again.
Why, what happened?
Well, I don't know. You know, I mean, that whole time that I was in Tulsa, I spent trying to get my head together, you know, preparing myself to come back here and face life without him. And then, right before I leave, he sends me flowers with this card.
I'm missing you, Josh.
Oh. No, not oh. No, I'm all confused again. I mean, what do you think he means by it?
Well, it could be some kind of code. But assuming that it's not Reva, it sounds like the man's missing you.
Are you positive that you're up to this? I mean, it seems so soon.
I'm fine, Drew. I was so cooped up in that apartment, I had to get out.
I know, but Rick said you should get your rest.
I know.
So don't. So you drop it. I'm gonna get it.
Don't worry.
No. You're not supposed
It's
to
a
lift
napkin,
anything up.
Drew. Will you sit down, please?
Okay, let me just put this on, okay? There you go. Mwah.
Will you stop being so nice to me, please?
Not a chance. Look, I told you once, I'll tell you again. When I heard about your heart problem, when I saw you in that bed, I realized how lucky I am to have you back. What? Am I saying anything wrong?
No, it's not you. Look, it's me, Drew, and I messed up.
What are you talking about?
This is really hard for me to tell you. Okay, because I love you so much right now. I love you more than ever. I don't want to mess up things between us. I see a future between us. But there's something that you have the right to know.
Don't even tell me it's your heart condition.
No, I'm fine.
Is it more than what you're telling me?
I'm really fine, Drew. The truth is I've been fine all along.
What?
I lied to you. The truth is there's been nothing wrong with my heart. Nothing.
Hang on, wait a minute. I want to say something to you.
What?
Well, ever since I told you that I loved you last night, I've been on cloud 9. No, that's not true.
It's not?
No, I've been on cloud 99, if that exists.
It does, because I'm right there with you.
Hey, guys.
No, there you are. Are you all settled in?
Oh, Jeeves is unpacking my bags as we speak.
Well, did you have lunch on the plane?
They tried to give it to me, but I make a rule never to eat substances I can't identify.
Well, then you can have lunch with us. I just have a few phone calls I have to make. Can you give me a half hour?
I'll be counting the minutes.
Cassie, wait. Your assistant asked me to tell you that there was a nun and a priest waiting there to see you?
Oh, I guess maybe it has something to do with the wedding.
I suppose. Do you want me to come in there with you and...
No, it's okay. I can handle it. You guys have a lot of catching up to do.
All right, we'll see you later.
Father, sister, my assistant told me you guys were in. What are you two doing here?
Close the door.
You said you would call me when you got to the marina.
Change of plans. We had to send the yacht back to Springfield.
It looks really suspicious if we left it there.
Do you have a place where we can hide out for a
Not
while?
yet. I had a couple possibilities, but I didn't know you'd be here this soon.
Oh, Kathy, I'm so sorry. Look, I did not want to bring you into this if there were any other way.
No, I want to help you, okay? I do. I just don't know what I'm going to do now, okay? I wanted to keep you guys far away from the palace for Richard's sake. If anybody sees you, it won't matter if he knew about it or not. It'll cause a huge international incident. It's the last thing he needs right now.
We know that. We already discussed it. Look, we don't want to create a scene for all of our sakes.
We were thinking maybe if you could get us a boat, and that way we could just get back to the
figured
water
the
and
ocean
get out
is
of
the
your way.
best place for us, and a sailboat would be best, because then we wouldn't have to dock a lot for fuel.
Kathy, if you could just get us a boat and hide us out here until you could...
Here? At the palace. Right under Richard's nose. I don't know.
You know, I sense something different between you and Cassie. And, she loves you back, right?
It would seem so, yes.
Look, Richard, that's terrific, man. I mean, really, congratulations, buddy.
I'm just kicking myself for not having spoken up earlier. You know, all these months I've wasted.
Hey, look, don't dwell on the past. Just concentrate on how happy you are right now.
Right.
She's a terrific lady. You don't think she has a sister, do you? Oh, boy. Open mouth, insert foot. Hey.
It's all right, my friend, really. I didn't know you were in the market for a wife. You know, you always swore to me that you would go to your grave a bachelor.
Whoa, slow down. No one said anything about marriage, okay? Although I must admit, meeting a lady like Cassie can make even the most eligible bachelor reconsider.
She's perfect, isn't she? I mean, she not only possesses grace and beauty and a wonderful sense of humor, but she's also the most honest person I've ever met.
Kathy, maybe we should just not involve you and go somewhere else.
No. I can do this. I can. I just have to think of a place to hide you where no one will find you, especially Richard, okay? All right. Wait a minute. There's a room upstairs that belonged to Richard's father, and Richard said that since he died, no one has been allowed to touch anything in it, so nobody goes in there.
That'll work.
Great. We'll go up there, okay? I'll take you guys up there and we'll stash you there.
Great.
You're the best. Thank you so much.
Is that okay?
You guys ready?
Please, lead the way.
It's me. I'm a hell of a salesman.
The ultimate player. Jack Abbott is no fool. He would love to see me go down in flames.
And
You are really fast.
when he's on your side,
Don't worry, you got a smiling Jack in your corner.
you can always bet
What happens next is everything.
this week on The Young and the Restless.
You have your cell phone, right? Because I gave the sitter your number instead of mine. I don't want to take any calls.
Still trying to avoid your editor, huh?
Well, she wants an outline for my second book, see, and, well, I don't have an idea, little on a plot, so...
I wish I could avoid my work as easily, but everywhere I go, I see headlines about Danny and Michelle on the run, and at least once a day, a reporter sticks a microphone in my face.
Wherever those two are, I hope they're okay.
If the police find them first, it's not going to be pleasant. And I should have seen this coming, because both of them panicked after the verdict was handed.
No, Ross, don't do that. You could not have prevented this, and you know it.
Ah, you really are spoiling me, Detective Grant.
How so?
Well, you know I love coming here, and I know you hate it.
Well, you're a big New York baller now. I can't just take you to any old place.
I'm really glad I came back. Now, I know things are not going to be fixed in one night, but I think we're off to... Vicky, you foolish girl.
Say what?
I stupidly thought that we were here tonight to have a romantic dinner. I now see that you are here to keep an eye on Ross Marler. Aren't you?
What are you talking about, Jesse?
I lied to you, Drew. The whole heart problem, man. I faked the whole thing.
That is impossible, okay? You had an EKG.
No,
You stayed overnight for
That was all part of the
observation.
plan, Drew.
Rick was worried about
was
you.
in
He
on-
gave me a prescription for you. I have it in my purse.
He was in on the plan, Drew. Look, we were all waiting outside of the jailhouse where Michelle's gonna get transferred. She came out in the shackles, Drew. I mean, you should have seen her face. It killed me. And Danny was there. He was all freaked out.
I cannot believe I am hearing this.
Danny was asking me for his help, and I didn't know what to do, so I went up to David Grant and I started trying to distract him somehow, and I ended up shoving him. Then he pushed me right back in the chest, Drew, and it was just so easy for me
To fake a heart problem and let Michelle escape.
Oh, we didn't plan on it.
Your precious Michelle.
So this is...
I can't believe I deleted all the files with my history notes on them. Now I have nothing to study for my
There must be some way you can retrieve them from the hard drive, Shane.
No?
Well, maybe you can ask one of your friends at baseball practice. Maybe he can get those notes for you.
Or, you know, I'm actually pretty good with computers if you want me to give it a try.
There's no point. It's gone.
Of course I want to go to Limp Bizkit tonight. No, but the concert's completely sold out. No, I already tried that. Oh, I tried that too. Look, I gotta go. There's someone here at the house trying to tell us something. Okay. All right, bye. Hey, did you find your history notes?
Nope, they're gone. What about the Limp Bizkit tickets?
No way. Everyone's going except for me.
Oh, I need to get my mitt.
You planned something for lunch?
I don't know, maybe grab a bag of chips or something?
Mara, you?
I hadn't really thought about it.
Okay, what about you, Mr. Lewis? Something equally nutritious? You know what? Let me do this. Let me fix us an early lunch. How's that?
You don't have to do that.
No, I know I don't have to, but I'd like to. You've taken me out for many a meal, and I'd like to return the favor.
Well, that's sweet. She's a wonderful cook.
Of course she is.
Mara, sweetheart. Wow, you know, it's just the way that my kids are making you feel at home and welcome. It warms my heart.
No, it's going to take time. It will. And in the meanwhile, we have a business to run, so...
That's right. I have to make cold calls to prospective clients. I hate that.
Well, then don't do it. Don't. I'll do it on your behalf. I mean, it's what you pay me for, and besides, it'll make it seem like you're so busy you don't have time to do it yourself.
I like that.
You like that?
I like the way you think.
Thank you.
Miss Spencer. In fact, there's a whole lot of things I like about you.
Oh, the feeling is very mutual.
This feels good. I feel comfortable with you. It feels right.
Well, then, with my perfect timing that's become my hallmark, I feel compelled to ask you. Have you called Riva since she's been away?
No.
Don't you want to?
No. No. I have plenty right here in front of me to keep you busy.
Missing you. Josh. You think he means it?
Why wouldn't he mean it?
Well, I don't know. Well, maybe he had a moment of weakness or trouble at work or a fight with Olivia. And then he just had a lapse of nostalgia and about us, and now he's probably over it.
The man sent you flowers. That's a romantic gesture no matter how you look at it.
You think?
Yes. Why are you complicating this?
Because he's seeing another woman, Selena, and he didn't call me the entire time I was in Tulsa.
Well, see, he's regretting it, and he's trying to make it better. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, right?
Yeah, well, you know, his head was in a completely different place when I left town.
You know, maybe he, I don't know, maybe something happened to start him thinking.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. Okay, don't take this as gospel, all right, because I could very well be wrong, but... The other day I ran into Josh at Millennium, and he was on a tear. He was on a tear about women. He was pretty intense. Anyways, women this, women that, and I got the distinct impression
That he broke up with Olivia.
Maybe, okay, just maybe. But that would explain why you didn't hear from him for so long, and then
Well,
the
you know
flowers.
what? If that's the case, then I would be throwing myself into the man's arms right now. It's not a good idea.
No, probably not. You know, too much too soon.
Probably scare him off.
Yes, men enjoy the chase, you know. You let them have something too easy, they lose interest. It's the nature of the beast.
No, whatever I decide to do, I have to proceed very, very carefully because this may be my one chance to get Josh back. I'm not going to mess it up. It's too important to me.
Cassie.
Hi. So, well, what's up?
Well, I thought we could have lunch in the East Garden for a change, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's fine. That sounds great.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. My head, you know, it's just in a different place right now. That nun and the priest, they're holding an auction to raise some money for a new school they're building, and I thought that maybe we could donate some things, you know, things from your father's old room, that room up on the second floor.
Sure. I don't see why not. Yes, as a matter of fact, it's time that we transform that room from a shrine into a room for someone that's living. But whatever you choose, please come to me first, because although it may not seem like it, some of that stuff is very valuable.
Yeah, well, I won't give anything away without your approval. So I should take them up there now so they can start going through everything and, okay?
Right now?
Well, yeah. No time like the present, and I'll meet you guys in the garden when I'm done, okay? Bye. Really hate lying to Richard. Sorry, I know. No, don't apologize, because if I was a, you know, falsely accused convict disguised as a nun, you'd help me too, right? Of course. Okay. We're gonna give it a few minutes, make sure they're gone, and I'll take you guys up there, all right?
All right.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, yes, look, I have a better idea. I thought that Noah and I would accompany you and Father,
Daniels and, Sister Mary.
Father Daniels and Sister Mary. Well, I thought that we could all accompany Father Daniels and Sister Mary up to the room, and then the three of us could go to lunch. What do you think?
That is so sweet, but it's unnecessary. It really is.
Well, actually, I have an ulterior motive, you see. So I'd like to ask Father Daniels a question about our marriage. Father? Father?
Oh, my God!
Yes,
oh,
Your
my
Highness.
God. Oh.
What's wrong?
My earring. It was my favorite earring, and I dropped it right here. I mean, can you help me find it, please?
Of course I can.
Yeah, what helps you, okay?
Oh, no, you. Why don't you take, Father Daniels and Sister Mary upstairs to Richard's father's room and just show them where it is, okay? Father, sister, if you can go with Dr. Chase, we'll meet you, in upstairs. Okay.
Cassie, you didn't lose your earring at all, did you?
Huh?
I thought not.
I can explain.
You, devious, conniving person. I mean, you set this whole thing up so that the two of us could be alone? You're despicable, and you're very beautiful.
You know, I'd hate to clue you in, David, but I think Ross knows you're watching him.
I want him to. I want him to squirm.
Hey, an opinion for what it's worth. This is not the most appealing part of your personality.
I'll be right back.
David, come on.
Heard from your client, counselor?
I have several clients. Which one do you mean?
I know you were having a hard time finding grounds for appeal, but to resort to aiding and abetting an escaped prisoner?
What are you talking about, David? What is your problem?
David, I am officer of the court, former district attorney. I would never condone, much less help them escape. And you would realize that if you weren't so hell-bent on repairing your wounded pride.
David, come on.
What about Jessie Blue? I suppose he's a pillar of virtue, too? I suppose that he would never fake a heart attack to save his old girlfriend?
I have no reason to believe that Jesse's heart problem was not genuine. Do you?
Well, I don't have any proof of it yet, but I do have my gut instincts.
Which seem to be clouding your judgment, Detective. You should do something about that.
Yeah, maybe you should pray that I don't find proof you were involved, counselor. Or when I do find Michelle and put her back in the tank, you'll be in a cell right next to her.
Oh, he is so far out of line.
Well, that was a charming display.
Michelle escaped on my watch, Vic. It never should have happened, and it wouldn't have if she hadn't had so much help.
So David was right. You're an accomplice. That is a felony. Do you understand that? Do you realize that?
I'm telling you, we didn't plan it, Drew.
well,
It just happened.
I am so sure that the jury will take that into consideration, Jesse, before they throw your butt in jail.
Come on, Drew.
I believed that you were dying. You let me believe that you were dying.
When you came into the hospital, I couldn't exactly tell you anything. We were swamped with cops everywhere.
We had time alone.
Yeah, but then, you know what? Rick was afraid of what you would, how you would react, and I couldn't tell you. I thought I'd get him in trouble.
When we were in the loft, it was just the two of us. You could have told me then.
All right, and I was going to. Look, Max found out that I was lying to you, and he made me feel terrible. And then Rick didn't want me to. I was going to tell you. And he told me that I couldn't tell you.
Why would Max say you couldn't tell me?
Because he saw how happy you were when we got back together. And he didn't want me to ruin it. And neither did I. Look, I'm sorry, Drew. I had to come straight out with you now, okay? Because if I'm not honest with you now, then what do we have? We have nothing, right?
Maybe we already have nothing, Jesse.
I know you don't believe that. Look, I'm sorry I was dishonest and I lied to you all the way up until now. But I'm not sorry that I faked this heart problem because of the heart problem, we got back together. And you mean everything to me right now, Drew. Everything.
I really don't know how I feel about this.
Well, naturally, you're angry at me.
No. It goes beyond anger.
Okay, so to talk to Josh or not to talk to him, to see him or not to see him, that's the question.
Right. Well, you know, I would imagine if you went home, you'd probably run into him, considering, you know, he's been staying there and all.
You know what I mean. I mean, what do I say or not say?
Reva, are you sure you're not overthinking this just a teeny-weeny bit?
No, Selena, I'd come to peace with the fact that I was going to be without him, you know, that I was going to be single again, and I'd accepted that.
Yeah, but not happily.
Well, yeah, but we don't know for sure that Josh and Olivia have broken up. We don't. I mean, you may have misinterpreted that. You know, maybe they're back together now, but then why'd he send me the flowers? But maybe he sent me the flowers before they'd gotten back together again, or maybe they never broke up in the first place.
Reva, do you love this man or not? Yes or no?
I do.
All
You know
right.
I do.
So, you hope for the best and prepare for the worst. You go home, see what he has to say, let the chips fall where they may. That's all. Hello?
It really isn't all that complicated, is it?
No.
It's really quite simple when you think about it.
Yeah.
So how do you do that?
I don't know. Life throws you enough hard knocks, you learn to cut straight to the chase. So will you go now? Because you're really making me nervous.
Let's go. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
No, I'm telling you, there are no tickets left. Nada, zilch, nothing, okay?
Now, Shane, do you want me to pick you up at baseball practice? Is that right?
Yeah. No, I can get right home.
Well, don't forget to ask one of your friends about those history notes, okay?
Actually, he doesn't have to.
My notes?
I pulled them off the hard drive.
But how?
I just have to know where to look. I'll show you sometime if you want me to. I hope you don't mind I use your computer. The door to your room is open, so I just...
No, this is excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, and, here. 2 sandwiches, an apple, and some cookies to get you through practice.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. What about you? What do you want to drink for lunch?
No, you know what? Let me wait on you. What do you want to drink with lunch?
Some water.
Water. You got it. How about you, Maury? You want something?
Same.
Okay.
Wow, Olivia. Superwoman has nothing on you. What are you planning for an encore? Single-handedly ending world hunger?
You know, Mara, I'm not the bad guy. I think you know that. I'm gonna go help your father.
You didn't have to say that. That was actually really rude.
Whose side are you on anyway? Do you want Olivia taking the place of Mom and Dad's life?
No. But what can we do? There's nothing we can do to stop it.
Well, I may have already stopped it.
What, with that little scheme, that little plan? What did you do anyway?
I sent Mom flowers and said that they were from Dad.
That's not going to do anything except get you in trouble. Mom's going to call Dad, and Dad's going to say it's not from him. You know what? Just forget it. I got to go. Tell Dad I said bye.
Well, I don't care if it gets me in trouble. As long as it gets Mom and Dad talking again.
Well, it's the place.
Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of things in here that the church can use for their auction.
I thought you said the auction was to benefit a new school.
It is. The school is part of the church.
And what was the name of that church?
Oh, you wouldn't know it, Doctor.
No, actually, I might surprise you. You see, I'm an architecture buff. You know, I once toured every church on this island. Of course, that was a few years ago.
Well, this church was built just last fall.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't know it then. Hey, let's see what's in these boxes over here. Hey, check this out. The clock looks mid-19th century. It's kind of heavy, but it might bring you a pretty good price. Terrific. And in case you hadn't noticed, I'm an antiques buff as well. Oh.
Dr. Chase, as much as I appreciate everything that you're doing, showing us around, I would not want you to miss your lunch meeting with Prince Richard. Please, please leave us and we'll be fine.
Well, are you sure?
Absolutely.
Positive. Really, we'll just look around, get an idea of what we need, and then we'll tell Cassie.
You mean, Ms. Lane?
Right, Ms. Lane.
She asked us to call her Cassie.
You know, puts her more on the level of the common people like us, less formal, more down to earth. Thank you for all of your help. And should we not run into each other before we leave again, may the Lord be with you.
And also with you.
Thank you.
Father, what order are you with?
Why do you ask?
Well, you're the first priest I've ever seen who wears a wedding ring.
I thought you had already seen it.
No, I can't believe all the nice things this magazine's saying about me.
Well, of course, darling, you're extraordinary. It says so, right there, in black and white. Extraordinary, right there, and right here, and right here, and right here. The people are growing to love you more and more each day, and I can certainly see why.
Does that make you happy?
Extremely.
Then I'm happy. And that's what I want. I want to be a positive force in your life and in the life of your country.
Cassie, you already are. You've changed my life. Even Noah was telling me what a lucky man I am. And I tell you something, it takes a lot to turn his head. This man has sworn to me that he will go throughout the rest of his life without any woman claiming his heart.
Oh, fear of commitment. Boy, doesn't that sound familiar.
I wonder where he is. I hope he didn't get lost trying to find that bloody room.
I know, I wonder. You know, I should go up there and make sure everything's okay.
No, I don't think you should, Cassie. I think we should talk. Something's bothering you, isn't it?
Oh. No, nothing's
Look,
bothering
you've been putting up a good front up until now, but I can see the worry behind your eyes, and I think I know why.
I'm not worried about anything.
Look, Cassie, if you think that keeping this from me, is doing me some sort of a favor, you couldn't be more wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, Cassie. I know about Michelle and Danny Santos.
I wonder if Danny and Michelle are going to call you at some point.
I hope they don't, because if they do and they tell me where they are, I'm going to have to turn around and tell the police.
You just not take the call?
Yeah.
No, really, you could just stop taking calls, Ross. You could. Just disconnect. I mean, you're on overload. You are. I wish I could just take you to some romantic, remote island where there are no phones.
Like, what if Danny and Michelle are captured, or they turn themselves in, or something develops in the case?
Well, all right, then we could take your cell phone for the occasional checking in of the messages.
This is not wishful thinking. You have something in mind, don't you?
I was toying with this idea that I have possibly for my second book about palace romance, you know, just sort of loosely based on Cassie and Richard. And, well, I talked to Cassie about it a while ago, and she loved it. She liked the idea. She actually said I could come down to San Cristobal anytime I felt like it and just follow her around and palace life and get some details.
Come on now. If you think that we are just going to spontaneously and irresponsibly hop in a plane and fly down to San Cristobal, you better pack your bags because we're going to be in a hurry.
You mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Overload, you're right. I'm not doing anybody any good, all right?
So, we can take a break from the real world?
Yes. Let's go have some fun, all right? It's far too stressful around here.
How are you feeling, Jesse? Any more fake chest pains?
No, I'm fine.
Really? Well, you don't sound fine. Oh, but I guess it was just that one episode, huh? Sure was interesting timing.
Yeah, well, I guess it would have helped if you didn't push me in the chest.
Jesse's faking it. I know that's what you think, but you're wrong. As a matter of fact, hearts are tricky things. They're so unpredictable. I mean, you never know how vulnerable your own is until it's too late. But Jesse is taking his medication, and he's feeling much, much better, and I do hope we don't have to have this conversation again.
David, your food is getting cold.
I guess it is.
Thank you.
What the hell? What's another lie added to the pile, you know?
You could have told him the truth.
No, see, that's the thing, Jesse. I couldn't.
I hope you can forgive me. And I hope that this means that you want us to get back together as much as I do.
Missing you. Josh. Do you think he means it?
Why wouldn't he mean it?
Well, I don't know. Oh, maybe he had a moment of weakness or trouble at work or a fight with Olivia. And then he just had a lapse of nostalgia and about us, and now he's probably over it.
The man sent you flowers. That's a romantic gesture no matter how you look at it. You think? Yes. Why are you complicating this?
Because he's seeing another woman, Selena, and he didn't call me the entire time I was in Tulsa.
Well, see, he's regretting it, and he's trying to make it better. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, right?
Okay. This is it.
Laura?
Yeah?
How does 10th Row Center sound?
What?
The biscuit tickets tonight.
You got them? How?
I called in a favor. But I could only get 3, so I'm assuming that will cover you and Julie and your friend Vicky, right?
Olivia knows a whole lot of people.
I can't believe it. Thank you. You're the best.
You're welcome.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. Now, come on. I read the American papers every day. And I know that you speak with Blake and Harley on a regular basis, so you must know. I can't imagine what it must be like to have a friend on trial for murder. I mean, and now this. This must be very, very difficult for you. But I don't understand why you don't feel you can come to me.
Oh, I know that I can come to you. There's just nothing that you could do, and I didn't want to burden you.
Cassie, how you feel and what you think, that's not a burden to me.
You know, you have so many other important things to worry
You
about.
are the most important thing in my life. You come first, and you always will.
I feel the same way. Yeah, I was wondering,
What?
you know, well, the Santos family has had a house on the island for a long time, and I was just wondering if Danny and Michelle would come stay here for a while.
Yes, the thought did cross my mind.
Really? Well, you know, I was wondering what you would think, you know, or what might happen.
It would not be a good thing, Cassie, for any of us.
I wear the wedding ring because in my heart I'm married to the church. The ring is a symbol of the sacred vow.
I thought that concept was only for nuns. But then again, I'm hardly an expert on matters ecumenical, right? Happy hunting.
Thank you.
That was close.
You said it, sister. Hey, did I ever tell you I had a crush on a nun in 5th grade?
Get out of here.
I did. This outfit's a major turn-on.
Get out of here.
Well, this stuff is very old.
My goodness, look at that. It looks like it's been sitting here for decades or centuries. It's great, though. You know, it's safe and secure.
You'll be safe too, honey. Okay? I know it.
Look, I was saying, you think you can forgive me?